and welcome to another Do Productions video. I'm Dari, more commonly known as Do, and today I'll be showing you the big project which I talked about in my last video. So this big project is a city world, and not just any city world, because I've been having a little look at a few city worlds and most of them have really nice big skyscrapers and that. But one, there's only a few skyscrapers, two, there's no suburban area, and three, there's nothing inside of them, which is what winds me up really a lot. The worlds that you find on things like Planet Minecraft and NPC DL, and I might have said that wrong, but got mixed up in my head. Anyway, okay, so I'm talking about my world. So this world is called Rockerville City, and it's based all on detail, because if you look at even some worlds, they are not fully detailed. I'm thinking also another one of the focuses is realism. So I'm going to have real size buildings, real scale. So if you look at some areas, they're really big, but most of them are just skyscrapers. There aren't actually accommodation anywhere. So what I'm doing in this world is I'm doing a very good mix of accommodation and commercial services. And also I've added a few texture packs to this, but not much, so I'm trying to keep it as Minecrafty as possible. So the packs I've chosen are the most Minecrafty ones. So the road I'll be showing you today is a road called Gedway Circle. Now that name has a bit of a history to it. A few months ago I made this world called the Temple of the Four Gedway, which means well, it doesn't mean anything, but it's basically this big temple with like a nether portal under it and all these rooms. It sadly got deleted a few weeks ago, but I managed to keep it in my new world, Rockerville City, by naming the road after it. And the name itself is a word from Christopher Paolini's Inheritance Cycle series. Gedway Ignacia, but it's nothing to do with that. I just pinched the name, you know. And also it's quite a British world, because there are phrases such as A roads, motorways, and cars drive on the left. So you get what I mean. So this is Gedway Circle. So let's have a little look around. I'm going to show you a few of the buildings, but not all of them. So, let's have a little look down here. This here is Depton Park, the first ever thing that was built in Gedway Circle. Let's have a little look at the top-down view. I'm using an iPad for this on Bedrock because I prefer it and it's quicker. You might not think that, but that's what I think. So, this is the top-down view of Gedway Circle. So you see, I started with the park and then I built the buildings around. Also, my friend Hattrick Corpson joined in on making this. He's called John in real life, but you needn't know that. Let's drop that back down. I'll show you around the park. So this is the start. We actually built the fences first, so we built the details afterwards. So you can just see it. That it's got quite a bit of detail. It's got daylight sensor, park lights. I was going to say street lights, but it's actually in a park. This here's a picnic area, and over here we have a playground. And if you look around here, we've got an NPC ranger. I summoned him because I'm using NPCs in this world to add a little touch to it. And this is a cafe. So let's have a look at the train station next. This here is the Gedway Circle train station. You can see there's some apartments above it, but we're going to look at the train station itself. It's a real-size train station, and I've also hidden it behind this bridge here. It's moving onto another road that I'm currently making, but I'll show you that in my next video. So, if we have a little look at here, this is the ticket office here with a ticket person there, and over here we have a shop. So here we have a scaled train station, but I did say real scale, but it's scaled down to minecart size, because usual trains are like I don't know, 8 cars long, whereas minecarts are 1 person, and so we have, but it's got the main design, because it's got 2 eastbound and westbound tracks, and it's also got a little bridge that you can use to go to the other side. So let's have a little look now on what's probably one of the biggest buildings here and the most exquisite. Here we have Feast Records, Feast Radio and Feast Recordings. So it's a 3-story building. Most of them are 3 or 2 stories. Actually, none of them are 1 stories on this building, which makes on this road, which makes it a bit more real. So if we have a little look at here, we've got records. Stow, a quirky low-note song by C418. You know that. You get the idea. Over here, I'm just making up songs after Stow, because they're quite boring names. This is before the Nether update, by the way, because I've been working on this for a few weeks. So, Oh Haha Sweets, Sold Out, Come On Sunshine, The Apple of My Eye, you know, all of these. None of the no real ones. Okay, let's have a look at the recording station. Here we have recording studios that you can rent out, as well as 2 private ones. Let's have a little look at this recording studio. To show you're on air, please turn the lamp on, so there's that extra touch of realism there. I've also made it a mix of real and Minecrafty, so it's got all the things you would usually have in a recording studio, but made Minecrafty. So if you have a little look up here, we have a radio station. So we've got little booths here, the technical centre over here, and it leads off to the roof with a satellite there, made of polished andesite. So if you have a little look, that's the roof. I took quite a while on that, 20 minutes about. I'm not gonna just show you that, because otherwise it will be quite a short video. Let's have a little look at, say, the clock tower. So this clock tower is probably what stands out the most on the in the street. I didn't make this. In fact, my friend Hattrick Corpson did. The Kempton Town Clock Tower. I came up with the name though. So because this town's going to be clock tower, I'm going to put multiple of these on Planet Minecraft. It may take a while to come out as I'm doing it realism, but coming in the next update will be a market square. I'm leaving things out for the next update, so like people download it more. So that's the road. Now I'm going to show you my plans for the future. So I've got really, really big plans for this world. So that was just 1 road of 1 town. We're going to have it realism. So I think this town will lead on to an A road, where there will be multiple towns dotted along the A road, and the A road will lead to the central city. So I'm going to have lots of different boroughs around the central city, but for version 1, I'm going to make Depton, which is the borough I'm currently building. It's a suburban thing with mostly towns, large towns, small villages, all of these, and it's going to be southeast of the central city, so down here, and then the central city will obviously be in the middle and the biggest. So in the central city we're going to have skyscrapers and that, but there will be it will be the real size of a city, maybe a bit smaller, but that only for the first version. It will be a 1 borough and one central city, and I'm going to build more and more around, so it's like sort of a circle shape. So those are my plans for the future, and I'll see you in the next video.